Hello, I'm here to do my check-in for day 4 of the Ting 2022 Weight Loss Challenge. And today was my active rest day, so it was wonderful. I had a chance to just chill out. I did some yoga, gave Ted, the German Shepherd, a good bath, which is a workout in and of itself. That kept me pretty busy and, just took time to take care of the daily, chores, things that need to be done around the house. And it was nice to have that little bit of break, a little lighter day after the intensity of the past 3 days. I was pretty sore in my glutes and my thighs after the lower body work from yesterday. So I definitely welcomed the opportunity to just sort of like drop in on my mat and explore some stretching and loosening of my body and just kind of unwinding. And it felt really good. And I also, gave myself some self-care. I did a little pampering. I did my nails and I haven't done my nails in a while. So they've been kind of chipped. And with doing readings on the Broad Coven channel, my hands are always like front and center, and half the time, they look all jacked up. But I decided that with this Ting challenge, on the active rest days, I want to do some kind of like pampering or beautifying treatment for myself. I painted my toenails too. I gave myself a pedicure, so a little mani-pedi on deck today, and that was really nice to just treat myself to a different kind of reward, right? It was a little challenging today. There was some food that was brought into the house, some really greasy pepperoni pizza and some chicken parmesan fried stuff. And I chose not to eat it. I'm feeling really good in my body, and that's what I find when I'm really engaged in my fitness. I don't want to unravel, that care that I'm giving to my body. I've been eating really, quality, nutrient dense food that I really enjoy. It's satisfying, it tastes good, it makes my body feel good. And it also supports, these tough workouts I'm getting in. So I felt pretty good about that, because I think sometimes when you're in a position where you're ready to change your life and you're ready to move in a positive direction, occasionally there can be people around you that, aren't necessarily supportive of that, and they'll kind of unconsciously keep you tied to unhealthy patterns of behavior. And you don't always have the most supportive environment around you, unfortunately. And today was a day of facing that challenge. I've faced it in the past and didn't always have that kind of success with it. But today I really saw that somewhere there's been a corner that's been turned in my psychology, and my mind is just very focused on taking care of me. And what other people do is what other people do. I don't have to jump on that train just because it pulls up at the station. So I made myself my own dinner, and it was nice and nutritious and delicious, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and that felt right. And I was really proud of myself, for staying committed to the promise that I made to myself, to really invest in my health, my well-being, and getting where I want to go. And I got Ted here with me. He's wanting a lot of attention tonight, so I've been, just spending some time with him. He's such a good boy. But he can be very demanding sometimes. He doesn't understand the concept of he's interrupting me in the middle of making my video, but that's okay. You want to say hi? Ted's been doing the workouts with me too. He's been wonderful, haven't you? You've been wonderful. Ted's been doing the workouts with me, and me and Ted also spend time, playing ball with each other, and going for walks, which is a little hard right now because we're in the middle of a big snowstorm out here in Detroit. So it's kind of challenging, but we still find our time to be active. And one of the one of the things that we really love to do is put on funk music, and we like to dance together and toss the ball around and play with the pool toys. So that's kind of what my activity consists of on my active rest days. Ted keeps me busy, keeps me on my toes. But it was a nice mellow day, and again, I woke up and had a look in the mirror, and I was like, wow, I see more changes in my body. How is this possible? It's like every day that I'm waking up, I'm seeing differences in my body. I'm just really seeing the payoff. And it's like, to me, that makes it so worth it. It's like I'm enjoying the workouts, even though they're very intense and they challenge me. It feels good, it feels good to challenge myself and sort of raise the bar and try these things that seem like they're kind of like beyond my current ability, and discover like, wow, I really can do that, and to see the result of the work, right? Like that effort that I'm putting in, it's paying off. So it's getting me closer to where I want to go. And I'm just really jazzed with the whole thing. It's feeling so good to me. And I just feel a really great sense of accomplishment today. And I'm ready to dive back into it tomorrow. I think the way the schedule's set for this first week, I think I got 2 more workout sessions to do. And then there's 1 more day of active rest. And then we, head into week 2. So looking forward to it and ready to get it, and really proud of myself for not being swayed, by temptation to kind of like throw in the towel and just go the easy route. And to be honest with you, I really didn't want that stuff anyway. It wasn't really that much of a temptation if I'm being real. I kind of looked at it and was like, ugh, that's the last thing I want right now is some greasy pepperoni pizza and fried chicken parmesan sandwich. Just it's all good, it's all good. I don't think people intend to, necessarily, derail you. I don't think that that's sort of like their conscious thought or why they do those things. But, it is a little frustrating, I must admit, when I've made it pretty clear that my focus is on health and getting myself, to a real solid place, and that I'm putting my energy towards that. It would be nice, to have a little bit more supportive influence around me. So that is something that came up today, something I'm kind of digesting. And there's that Ayurvedic piece, right? Like digestion, it's not just about the food, it's about digesting your experiences, your emotions, your thoughts, all of it. So I would say that today was really a day of just integration, sinking in and feeling the differences in my body, feeling the way my mindset is shifting, feeling what was coming up for me emotionally, what I was noticing in my environment, and really just deepening my commitment to myself. And I'm ready to get at it tomorrow and continue on. I don't see myself stopping, I haven't been in touch with this aspect of myself in a long time, okay? There's something that's said in the intuitive eating community a lot that, you don't need willpower. And I think that's bullshit. Anytime you are changing your life and you are making, dramatic changes in how you approach things, whether that's, shifting your nutrition, and experimenting with new ways of eating, whether that's making a commitment to exercise, doing your emotional work, whatever it is, it requires some willpower. You need to be able to show up at times when maybe you're not going to want to do it. Maybe, it challenges your comfort level. And that's not necessarily the easiest thing to do, right? What's going to get you to push through that, though, and get to the other side and experience the benefit, of making that investment in yourself, doing that work, challenging your comfort zone, and being willing to explore and experiment with new things. It really is about keeping focused on why you're doing it. Why are you doing it? And for me, I'm just very solid that I'm at a place in my life where I'm really ready to live my best life, and I'm ready to invest in myself. And I'm not settling anymore. I'm not settling on any level. And if that means, I have to kind of like skirt around temptations in my environment, and make the healthy choice, then that's exactly what I'll do, because I definitely feel like the switch has been flipped, It's been a long, long time since I felt like this, like really like, no, I'm seeing this all the way through and nothing is going to stop me. So I'm feeling very motivated, in a really strong space. Day 4 down, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow for another check-in for day 5. And thank you so much for the people that have commented and have given your encouragement. I really appreciate it. It is pretty vulnerable, to share myself in this way. But I hope that, it can inspire you to, make stuff happen that maybe you've been putting on the back burner. Make yourself a priority, invest in yourself. You're worth it. Okay. And I really appreciate you bringing your voice in and taking the time to listen to my daily check-ins and offering up your encouragement. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow.